What's up, YouTube? JJ Ricky here, or JJ, whatever you want to call me, I don't really care. Back with my second YouTube video. It's been a long time. I think it's been nearly 6 months since I uploaded my first YouTube video, which was my first time smoking weed video. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. So yeah, like I just said, it's been a really long time since I uploaded, and there's been a reason for that. I went to rehab. I know, shocker. Maybe not. Y'all don't really know anything about me other than the fact that I smoked weed one time. But yeah, I went to rehab, and this is pretty crazy. I went probably maybe three to 5 days right after I uploaded that first video. And yeah, that's where I've been for nearly 5 months. I did the rehab I went to, so they have what's called programming, and that was a 3-month process. That's the actual rehab part of it, you know, working the 12 steps and whatnot. And then after I finished that, they have sober living there, so I stayed there for 2 more months, which was a waste of time in my opinion. I should have just came home right after that. I don't actually know why I did that. I kind of just did it to make my parents happy and show them that I'm taking this seriously, even though I'm not gonna lie, I didn't take it that seriously, and that's just the truth. I'm really grateful to have the experience that I had there. The path I was headed down before I came there was not good at all. But we're not going to get into too much detail on that. I wanted to explain for any of you watching where I've been, and also just wanted to talk about the direction that I'm going to be taking with this channel. I know I just hit y'all with kind of a banger piece of information there that like might sound weird or whatnot, especially after uploading a video that has to do with drugs. And yeah, I mean, I feel like what's necessary is for me to do like a rehab series and going over my experience there. But I think more importantly, before I do that, I feel like the people, aka YouTube, needs to know why I went there in the first place, like what led me to be there. I feel like most of you could have a pretty good guess as to why someone goes to rehab, but like just specifically talking about what my life looked like leading up to that. Also just like, I feel like there's, again, I've only uploaded one video and there's a lot more information like people need on my life before I just talk about like, yeah, I went to rehab, whatever. And so I think before I talk about what rehab was like or go into specifics with that, I want to give y'all a lot more information on my life, on what led me to that point. Because I was in a very, very dark place before I got there. That being said, dude, like I'm really excited to get back into YouTube. If you ask me what my dream job would be, the first option would be to do something with music, and the second option would be definitely being a YouTuber or streamer, like just playing video games for a living and making commentaries like this. It's something I've always wanted to do. It's something that I feel like I have a lot of motivation to do now that I have more of a clear head. I think as far as what I'm going to do with this channel, like it might be kind of random. I think everyone says on here to kind of pick a focus, and I think my focus will kind of just be on my life experiences. And it's not everything is going to be drug related by any means, but a lot of what I've learned through life up until this point had to do with drugs. I'm only 24, so it's not like I'm just like I have all this knowledge and wisdom to give you, but I do have my experiences, and that's kind of what I want to share. This is definitely a gaming channel. I definitely want to do some more gaming focused things, so I might certainly I'm gonna upload story time videos from anywhere from just like things I've experienced before drugs, things I experienced with drugs, and just other random stuff, just random stories that I think I'd like to share on here. I think that people would like to hear. And then I also would love to do some gaming stuff, some playthroughs, and stuff like that. You know, this will only be my second video, and I don't think I need to have it all figured out right now by any means. But that's kind of what this video is for, is just to talk about where I've been, the direction I'm going to take in this channel, and just kind of overall what's going on. Hold on, I'm going to take a drink real quick. Oh man, it's been crazy though. It has been. If you asked me 10 years ago where I thought my life would be, I would not tell you that I expected to end up in rehab, especially early on as a young kid. Even like young, I mean like in high school, I didn't do drugs. I mean, I think I smoked weed maybe 2 times throughout my high school experience. And just like I maybe drank like once or twice. It wasn't anything crazy. Never ever really thought that I would end up here. Excuse me. I never thought I would end up in this position, and to say that like, yeah, I'm a drug addict, and like that's just the truth. I am. And I guess the lingering question now is like, are you gonna stay sober? And I mean, the correct answer to that is no. No, I'm not. If you have, what got me into rehab was a lot of Xanax. I was blacking out every night, making lots of bad decisions, and I didn't like it. And I think that's the biggest part. It's the biggest thing that made me realize like there's a problem that I have here, because I was doing something against my will. I didn't want to do it. After every single blackout, I told myself I don't want to do this again, and yet it would happen again and again and again, and it didn't make sense to me, because I like drugs that like allow you to have like a good pleasurable experience, like a lot of psychedelics like LSD and Molly. Like I love stuff like that. Like those are my kinds of substances, just because you actually get to experience something. I don't like alcohol and Xanax and things that make you black out and turn into like a monster and do things against your own will. And that was the confusing part to me, because after every single time that I would black out on Xanax, I'd tell myself, I'm not going to do this anymore, I'm not going to do it again, but then it would happen again. And then I finally had to like come to the conclusion, like, okay, there's a problem here. Like, I can't keep going down this road. So I reached out for help, went to rehab. It was awesome. Going in there, I knew that I was not going to remain completely abstinent from drugs. I knew there's things that I was still going to do. And we'll get into more of the specifics later. I just wanted to explain some things in this video. But on the last video that I uploaded, when I got my phone back after 3 months, I checked it and I had 19 views from random people. And I'm not gonna lie, that to anyone watching this, that doesn't sound like anything, and it really isn't anything, but to me that's the world. Like, the fact that 19 random people saw that video actually means a lot to me. The fact that I have 2 subscribers and 1 comment on that video literally means a lot to me, and gives me enough motivation to want to keep doing this. So if you're watching this, I just ask that you like continue to support me, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is what I want to do with my life. I want to make a career out of myself with YouTube, and I just appreciate all the support that I've been getting. Expect videos every day from here on out. That being said, thank you guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.